Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Essentially Shyla. My name is Shyla, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Cheyenne, Wyoming. Today is in the high 60s, probably close to 70 right now, and it is actually gorgeous out. There's no wind, it's not cold, it's not raining or snowing, so I thought I would come to my sunroom and podcast. So I'm filming on my husband's computer. I've kind of commandeered his work laptop that he never uses for work anymore. So thought I'd take advantage of this beautiful weather and finally podcast. So I took an unexpected break from podcasting for two reasons. One, I got sucked into reading. I've turned into a big book nerd. All of a sudden, like, that's all I want to do. Read and knit. I don't want to do anything else. So that's one of the reasons I got sucked into one of probably my new favorite series right now. I'm only into the second book, and I think it's probably one of my favorites. It's the Leviathan Wakes series. Sorry, my son's in here with me, so hopefully he doesn't get too loud because I will kick him out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's one of my new favorite series. It's I just finished Caliban's War, which is a sci-fi type book. It's really good. It's very action-packed. And where something happens in space that kind of, it's pretty big to where, like, I don't want to say it's like biological warfare, but it kind of turns that way towards when you're using it towards, or when you're reading it towards the end of the book. So yeah, that's one of the things I did. I finished that last week, and then I started two other books, and then last night I started the third book. So I'm reading 3 books at once, which is kind of crazy. I did want to go on to the third book of this series, and the sci-fi series I'm reading, but I kind of had to stop myself because I was like, if I read it too quick, then what else am I going to do? So, another reason why is I had to take a step back from homeschooling and just regroup and remember why I was doing this and what I wanted my daughter to learn. She's in 1st grade, and we're slowly cutting out technology. She's getting cut off more and more, so she's having a hard time with dealing with that right now. So my husband wasn't happy with the way we were doing it, and he didn't really have any solutions, so I had to take a step back and just, like, figure out what I wanted her to learn, because it is just me doing the homeschooling, and I don't really get a lot of help from him, so it really does take a village when you're doing something like this. So he's starting to get more hands-on as well. It's nice. So finally, I'm at a point where I'm like, I can start doing this again. So I will show you what I've been working on right now. My works in progress. Sorry. He's right over there. He's making a mess. The sunroom kind of gathered a lot of stuff over the winter time, and with winter we're just kind of busy. We're basically going straight to the car and straight back to the house, so a lot of stuff just got thrown in here, and it was messy. Still is messy, but it's gotten better. I have been working on my sister's quilt. I won't show you all of it just because it's so big. And I've been working, I try to work on it at least an hour a day and haven't picked it up in a couple days. But I think that's what I'm going to do tonight, is just work on it tonight while everyone's playing technology. My husband and my daughter like to play Minecraft together. That's one of the things that they like to do. And on Friday nights, they get to stay up a little bit, so she gets to play. Sorry about that. I have quite a few people who live in my neighborhood that like to ride motorcycles, and thankfully the people who live 2 doors down moved out because they were working on cars, and all you would hear is just people revving their engines, and I'm like, seriously? Excuse me, he's playing with dirt. Sorry about that. I have some packages of dirt in here that I bought last year and I never used for when I was planting my garden. The garden that never happened last year. So hopefully this year it happens. Anyways, I have been working on my quilt. I've probably worked on it at least 3 times in the last 2 weeks. I was hoping to have it done last week, but I can't promise anything because I've gotten so busy with just school stuff. I have 2 kids in speech now. So, yeah, I'm just doing a lot of non-stop running back and forth. Sorry about that. My son is seriously going biking on in my sunroom. Everything is a hammer now. Anyways, I have been working on the quilt. I haven't made much progress. It's just this. I've gotten 3 rows done since working on it. It's going alright. I'm not loving it. I'm loving the pattern of the top stitching. He's about to knock over the bike. Hey! Sorry about that again. It's going to be a lot of in and out cutting with getting up with him. And I'm not stopping the video, so just keep on going and I'll cut the parts out where I'm having to redirect him. Oh, let me show you my beautiful teacup. Isn't that gorgeous? My husband got this for me for my birthday one year, I'm pretty sure. It's either birthday or Mother's Day present, so. And it came with this. It's a teacup with saucer. There's the saucer. It's got the same pattern. And it's got a lid on it, so you can keep your drink warm. And it came with a strainer, too. Not strainer, infuser. But it's glass as well. Or porcelain, sorry. And the holes are kind of big in it. And the tea that I drank, the tea leaves are really small, so it would slip right through, so I have to use a different kind of infuser. But I really love this. I haven't used it in a while. But I thought since it's getting springtime, I would use it. And I brewed it too long, so now it's super bitter. Ooh. It's a smaller cup than I'm used to. You gonna go shopping? You want me to open that bag? Bring it here. You open it. You can put some stuff in it. Oh, don't step on that. That's a DVD player. Sorry. There's some receipts in it from when I went shopping at the yarn store a while ago. December 19th. That's how long that's been in here. Oh, and I made 2 different purchases? Oh no, that must have been the time that I paid in half cash. I got something. Doesn't say what I got. Go shopping. Bye bye. He likes to put stuff around his arm and go bye bye. Bye bye. So, let me show you what else I've been working on. I promise I have, but oh, I shouldn't have pulled that. This yarn, I pulled it and a big chunk came out, so I'll deal with that later. I have been working on my Rosemont, and I follow Anna Fedig on Instagram. Knitbot, I'm pretty sure is what her account is called. And she's doing an Instagram challenge or giveaway challenge. It's probably a little bit of both, where you knit up one of her home and away designs, and then and then what's it called? You wear it with some clothes that style it with some other clothes that you have. He's gonna do that again. He's taking the scooter and ramming it against the door. Don't knock that over either. Anyways, I have been working on it, and I'm trying to. This won't take me very long. It's just I hate dealing with 2 balls of yarn at a time. Started on decreasing. I think I was probably only a little bit in. That's what I've done over the last couple days. I'm trying to get this done so I can get it done before the deadline. I think it's like April something. It's the beginning of April. So I think I'll have plenty of time, but I'm trying to finish it as well. so I can wear it to interweave. What is with boys and pushing things? Pushing things just to make a big mess or noise. Just trying to push a bike as well. So yeah, that's my progress. There it is. And this is, it's a little bit greener in real life. The sun is really washing out everything. That kind of is muted. This is more of a sea green than the tonal bluish green it's or showing. So I'm still really loving it. I haven't woven in any ends. I've gotten really bad at that lately. Still loving it. I need... Should I get it? Should I not? I know the sweater is because it's what do they call this? Like a single plied worsted weight yarn? Is that what they call it? If I'm wrong, please tell me. And it's so soft. I know it's going to pill like crazy, so I need to order a sweater shaver. And I found one. I'm hoping it'll be good. I found it on Amazon, and it's gotten pretty good reviews. But let me go get my daughter's sweater, and I'll show you, because she's worn it constantly since I've made it in December, and it's pilled pretty bad. Hi. I don't know if he's moved the camera because I stepped away from it. Wow, this is showing up really dark. Look how dark this is. This is like a grape purple, not this dark purple. But yeah, look how pilled it is. And I haven't washed it since I gave it to her, which is probably due for a washing soon. But I think once I get this sweater shaver, I'll probably order it next week. There's something else I want to get with it as well. I need some lace blocking wires. I'll probably order from there. I don't think my local yarn store has it. But yeah, that's super pilled, right? And I've been letting her wear it nonstop. It definitely looks worn out. And it's still super soft. So I don't know if once I like get rid of all the pills, if it won't do that again. He's going, hey, let's not come over this way. He's gotten very stubborn. So he's gonna throw a fit. Hey. You so naughty. So naughty. Another work in progress. No, I'm serious when I say no. Get down if you can't listen. He knows. He knows he's cute. He knows it, huh? You sit with me? Say hi. Say hi. And down. Vicks Vapor Rub. They've gotten honey today. I just don't know why he's coming up now with another cold. Don't know why. Kind of pool noodle. Alright, so, sorry. One track mind. I get distracted easily. I've been working on my daughter's sock, I must say, and this is a little bit darker, yeah, than real life, and I'm almost done. Here's comparison. He's acting like that thing is a sword now. So, I probably have about 2 inches left of doing the color, and then before I start on the cuff, and I'm still loving this cuff. I think I did the tubular cast off on that. Ow. But I was working on that, and I kind of stopped for a little bit. I probably was down. I don't know, I was probably down to here last time I showed, maybe. I've gotten quite a bit done in like 2 weeks. Today's Friday. Forgot to say that. Today's Friday. March 11th. So by the time you see this, it's going to be Saturday, which just gives me time to edit it. Anyways, so yeah, I've gotten a little bit done. I felt like I haven't been working on it a lot just because I'm pretty sure I'm giving myself arthritis with knitting on tiny needles. So I ordered some joint complex stuff from Shackley. And it's only been a second day, but I can definitely notice a difference because my knuckle, there's always a dull ache in it, and it's still there, but I can tell it's getting better. So that stuff is working. Super excited about that, and I'm still taking tons of alfalfa just because I don't have allergies, but it's still good for you to take. It has many health benefits. Allergies, circulation, stuff like that. So. And still have a ton left. So I'm definitely going to be making me a pair of socks with this. And it was supposed to rain last week. It did not rain. When there's a huge, like a significant drop in the weather like that, we went from 50 degrees down to 30 degrees in one day, and it snowed. It was snowing pretty good. It was getting kind of slushy outside, and if it would have dropped even more, it probably would have froze the ground like it did last year. I kind of remember weather like this last year. And it was thundering and hailing, I'm pretty sure, last year, and the roads were really bad. I'm sorry, my car didn't get hit. What else have I been working on? Oh, I have been working on my Sakura Blossom, Cherry Blossom shawl. I keep saying Sakura Blossom. And I have done a lot. I try to work on it 2 repeats on the lace part every day. But I don't think I started this last time. And it took me a while to get this started because I will say, this is my first shawl pattern. Apparently I didn't choose the best one because you're basically working on the border first and then picking up the stitches and working on the rest of it later on. And which is fine, I don't really mind picking up stitches. My problem has been running in with the the chart on the pattern, and I can't show you the chart, but you'll have to trust me on this. You know how one side, so like this side will have all the numbers on one side, and you kind of work this way, and then you work that way. That's the impression I got how you usually work a lace pattern. Not this one. You work one way, and then you work from this side. Like, you keep going. Sorry, the computer's starting to turn on. It's all on one side instead of working, as soon as you go from this side, you go work on this side on the chart. You're working on from this side, and then you go back around and work on this side again. So, I got super confused about it, and I had to go into the store. And thankfully Michelle was working that day, because she's the one, she's out of the two. Obviously, no offense to Carissa, but she has more advice for new knitters and gives really good advice. Sorry, he just about grabbed my cup off the ledge. He likes tea. Let me give him a sip real quick. It's pretty bitter, mister. It's not my favorite cup. And you just dribbled all over yourself. Lovely. It's a good thing these floors aren't the nicest anyways. They're falling apart. Whoever redid this house or tried to redo it did a terrible job. Oh well. So yeah, I had her look at the pattern for me, and I hadn't really started anything on it. Excuse me. Sorry, my son is getting into all the things, and I have a kind of like a bag of donation toys that we went through for his old toys he's not really playing with, and he thinks he needs to drag them out. So I told him no, because they are toys that make lots of noise. Anyways. So yes. Anyway, as I was saying, I went into the Meadowlark Yarns and I asked Michelle for advice about this. So I was like, am I reading this right? And it was kind of weird at first, because I can read charts pretty well. I like doing, when I'm doing color work, I like to read charts, no problem. So this one kind of threw me off. But I'm really enjoying the way it's coming out. So let me just show you. I've got 1, 2, hold on, let me count the repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I've got 12 repeats done out of 20. So I don't have much more to go. So here it is. Can you imagine this? And I went down a size needle. I originally started out with the original recommended size. Oh, this is gross. And you don't use passies anymore. Found the car passy. I don't know what you want done with this. Anyways, so yeah. I still have some room to grow. And it stretches out pretty good. So I went down a needle size, and I think it originally called for an 8. And I went down a 7. Please don't touch the computer. But I'll show you at the bottom. Can you see that? I just love this. These are the flowers, and each of them appear on the tip of this pattern right here. And I'm hoping you can see that. Yes, that's my needle. Please don't play with it. I just dropped it on the ground. Holding the camera, because this is my husband's computer. I don't think it's going to focus. Yeah, because I'm not using software for the camera. Yeah, there you go. You can see it, even though it's a little blurry. So yeah. And then you've got them down here. And I've made quite a few mistakes. Like right here, in the beginning, I had no idea what I did. There's this giant hole. It's like bigger than the rest of them right here. Or right here. And I can tell. And I didn't. At this point, I think I restarted it a dozen times. So I'm like, I don't even care. And then you've got the border down here. The holes. And then you've got some more border yarn over right here, following the curve of it. And I really like how it's turning out. I can't wait to block it. This is my first shawl, so I'm sorry if that's annoying. I can't. Just grabbed the car toy that has not made it to the new car yet. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is the right side, but I can't tell because it's the garter stitch. And I'm really enjoying it now that you can see the pattern come out. It's just the repeat of the... Sorry. It's fine. There's only so much I can take of that. That's the reason why my husband won't let noisy toys in our house. Battery operated toys. But yeah, from like here to here is a 24 stitch repeat. And then you start over again. So, a good repeat will probably take me about 30 minutes, 40. So I spent quite a bit of time on this. And I did drop... now I can't even tell. I know I dropped a stitch on the edge. I know for sure. My finger. Like right here on the edge, I dropped some stitches. And, dropped one stitch right on the edge, and I didn't see it until it had fallen down. So I just took a crochet hook, because I knew my count was off, and I'm like, where did this drop stitch go, because I can't see it. It's like, when you're working with lace, I know people put in, like, a lifeline, which I totally should have done. I just didn't even think about it. And I'm like, you know what? There's no way I'm ripping back, because I don't have a lifeline. And ripping back with all these yarn overs in here. There's a ton of yarn overs in each row. I just took a crochet hook and just brought it up. So I had picked up a stitch somewhere. See, like my finger's all dried up right here. It keeps catching. Sorry. Just pull that get skin away. So I just pulled it up because I had picked up a stitch because it was off. There's always like 8 stitches right here between the marker and the end. So I knew I dropped a stitch somewhere. I figured it was a yarn over I dropped and I couldn't see it. But it was the edge I had dropped, and I just saw, oh, it was right here because it's all bulky right here. So all I did was just pick it up, and then I think I did a knit 2 together or something, so my stitch count was correct again. So not much more to go on this. I haven't picked it up today. There's something about metal needles. I love my what are these? I think this is not a sharp. Or is it? Well, anyways, I love this brand. I don't think it's a sharp. I only think I have one sharp left, and I think it's in my Rosemont. That I really enjoy these needles, but my joints are just killing me. Killing me. So, what else? That's all the things I've been working on. I did get some stuff in. I said I wouldn't buy anything for the whole month of March, and while that is true, I had to at least pick up one ball of yarn from Quince & Company. But of course, you can't just order one little skein or hank of, I think those are technically hanks, of yarn. So I ordered a couple more for a bigger project I'm working on. He's eating something. I don't know what it is. So yeah, I got 3 things in. But then I got in some more yarn that I had ordered in the beginning of February, I think. And it finally just came in. Please don't pull on that. A lot of these window hangings are the original things from when we first bought the house. And I haven't changed any of it. Like, I'm not sure what the sheer fabric is supposed to be. It's kind of dingy now, so I need to get rid of it. Anyways, so I'll show you that. So, I have another work in progress, but it's done. I just haven't cast it off, so I'm going to call it done. Sorry, my husband's computer likes to go dim after a little bit. I haven't worked at all on my Hermione's Everyday Socks at all, so they just have been living in this. But I've got a couple more patterns in here because I want to make myself some more. This one's from Hue Loco. I did not make this, but I'm going to be making myself some because I'm going to be giving a couple away. And I still need to order yarn for the Happy Knit Along. So that should be done at the end of March. For sure. So I ordered, I don't have it with me. I ordered another ball of yarn for this project. So this is basically a finished object. Because as you remember, did I weave in both ends? I did. I weaved in both ends on these sleeves. I don't remember which one it was. It was probably this one. I had probably about this much left of the sleeve when I ran out of yarn. I was so upset. I couldn't give it to my sister for her baby shower. She had her baby probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I still had not given this to her. So this is done. I finally gotten the yarn. I just need to sew on buttons. So I picked up some buttons, and I'm probably going to choose these ones. Look how cute those are. Opposed to these ones, because they're so, it's not perfectly round. When you're putting it on a baby, you don't want something super fiddly. So anyways, I'll find another project for those buttons. Isn't that cute? And that's showing up red like a weird dark blue. But this and these buttons, that's all I have to do is sew that on. And then wash it and send it off to her. Because I'm pretty sure this is not going to fit very much longer. So that's what I get for being a procrastinator. So isn't that cute? I had so much of this ball of yarn that I had hand wound left. I decided to make sock. That is so cute. And I used the Hermione Everyday sock pattern for this, and it's just a basic tube sock. And I haven't had a baby in a while. It's almost been 2 years. My son is about to be 2 in May. So I used leftover yarn from the cardigan, and I've shown up really blue. It's a tealish green to me for the cuff and the toe. And this is a DK weight, and this is a sport weight. And I think that's in the Finch. Not the Finch. Whatever their color or weight for sport weight. So I've got a second one done. And I'm completely done. I just haven't cast it off. And I did a tubular cast off for the socks. And I did the same thing for the sleeves of this sleeper. And I had done something else for it, and I didn't like it, so I ripped it out and redid the other one, so they're both matching. I just didn't like the way it flared out. It flared out way too much. It was like a super stretchy bind off, and I did not like it for this. So yeah, I like this one a lot better. I think that's my favorite cast off. Is that, and it's getting tangled up. So yeah, that's all I have to do is the cast off. It's ready. I just need to stop procrastinating and do it. But these are so squishy, and he's messing with my button press. He needs to stop being so Viking. I didn't realize when I made these, these fit him. So I haven't had a baby in a while. And let me put it on. Ooh, that's a dirty foot from being in here. Put this on him real quick so you can see. He's like looking at me. He's like, "What are you doing, Mom? What are you doing?" It's so stretchy. I love the Hermione Everyday sock pattern because it's so stretchy. Look how big that. It fits him. And I'm sure it'll fit her baby just fine. And then he can grow into it. But he is, what, you're like, I don't know, even know the size. He's going to be 2. He's got a chubby foot. He's like, "Whatever, Mom. I don't do socks, huh?" Put this one back on. It's gorgeous out, and he's in a long sleeve shirt. I kind of felt bad because when we were playing outside, he was, my youngest, no, it was my oldest, or my middle. She's wearing long sleeves, one of them. But he's got a cold, so I was like, oh, he needs to wear long sleeves just in case. But yeah, I can't believe how stretchy this is. So, she'll definitely get some use out of it, and they're so squishy. And I don't mind that it's a heavier weight sock. I kind of like this sock, I think. I really love the Swan's Island. It's so soft. But the Quinton Company is just as soft as well. But I want to say the Swan's Company is just a little bit, or Swan's Island is a little bit softer. My tea is getting cold. So, finished object-ish. 2-ish finished objects. But I think that'll look super cute. Was that it for my finished objects? I guess so. So yeah, let's move on to yarn acquisitions. I started last year. I thought this crazy project I was going to do an Advent mitten calendar and finish it by December, And, I kind of started this in November. There was no way I was going to get it done. And then I realized I wasn't using the correct weight. And there's a reason why they suggest a weight. I made this in worsted weight, this mitten pattern. And the gauge was so off that it fit my hand. I saw how big this Advent calendar mitten was getting. And I'm like, this is not right. I don't like how big this is getting. So I frogged it and I put it in hibernation because I still want to do it. So I ordered some yarn for that. And I didn't get all the colors I wanted. I just was ordering a little bit at a time. So I got a red. These are in Finch. I'm pretty sure this is their fingering weight. And this is the Wine Sap, which is a little bit more red. It's not as dark as it's showing up. And then a cream colored, which is the egret colorway. And there's some other colors I want to get, but I figured start off with this and it'll be, you know, good to go for a little bit. So I'm hoping I probably need at least 2 of each color just to get the mittens done, because there's going to be, what, is there 26 of them or something like that, or 25? Loved working the pattern when I was working on it. Always follow the suggested way, because I don't do math very well. I can do basic math, but readjusting the pattern for something like that, and when it's color work, it's not my cup of tea. My tea needs to be mixed up. I should have brought my spoon out with me. There we go. I also got in some yarn from Nerd Girl Yarns. I dropped a little card. These little business cards. And I have some business cards in this size. These are, it says, get your nerd on. I just said it backwards for this, but I know it's right. And Nerd Girl Yarns. And they're out of Missouri. Odessa, Missouri. And I don't know if I did a search for it and found it. Bring that here. You've been in my kitchen. Sorry about that. My son got into the kitchen and was bringing out kitchen stuff into the sunroom. Ah. Come here. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I don't know how I found this yarn company. Can't think of the words. It's not a hammer. Sorry about that. I feel like this episode's gonna be really loud or long. I keep having to get up and deal with him. He's on the Viking rampage. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I found this yarn company through a web search. I was looking for some nerdy yarn. I'm sorry. So, I ordered this yarn back in February, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it says it on my receipt. No. Oh yeah. Date I ordered, February 17th. So, and all this yarn is dyed to order, and which is fine. I ordered this yarn thinking they're gonna be socks, and I ordered an extra for a Christmas present. So I was like, wasn't in a hurry to get them. I absolutely love what I got. So the first one I got is the colorway Zelda, and if you guys have ever played Zelda, you know this is spot on. Absolutely love this. Look at that. And I got this in the Oh Snap the Oh Snap sock, which is a superwash BFL wool in 25% nylon. There's 460 yards in this. 100 grams. Sorry, my glasses. I absolutely love this. And my daughter was like, can you make a blanket out of this? My oldest, she is a total nerd. I was like, that would be a very expensive blanket. So I told her no. You got some earmuffs? I somehow messed this up as usual. I'm so bad at this. I messed it up. Deal with it later. And I got 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want that on your ears? There you go. So cute. Now, show. Look at that cute boy. Your earphones gonna jam out? Jam out? Is that how they go? Yeah. Chubby cheeks. He's so used to me pinching his cheeks all the time. Oh, he wanted to sit with me? You just gonna stare at yourself? Look at those cheeks. Crazy boy. Anyways. This is my yarn. I got 2 hanks of the 221 Baker Street. And these are totally new socks as well. One is going to be for my youngest sister, the one I'm making the quilt for. I don't think she watches the podcast, so not a big deal. And Christmas socks. The other one is going to be for me. Because I love Sherlock. Love, love, love Sherlock. Oh, let's not grab for my tea. I gotta put winter stuff away. I'm pretty sure winter is done with. I think I'm gonna put winter coats away this weekend. I just need to find the box that I usually put them in. You're done. So I ordered these together thinking if I order them separately, the colors might be way off. And I'm not even using them together, so it's not a big deal. But that just shows you, sorry, I've got a stray hair in my hand, how different they are. Like, this one's got more black in it and than this one does. This one's got a little bit darker blue. But isn't that just awesome? I love hand-painted indie dyed yarns. Because you don't even know how they're gonna come out, you know? So I'm definitely gonna order again. In the near future. I might ask for some money for my birthday for my husband so I can order some more from here. I already told him he's getting birthday socks for me. And then something else as well. Something nerdy. Because his birthday's coming up in May as well. So that's all I've gotten. And I promise I haven't bought any yarn yet. But I do need to buy some more yarn. So I have to go back on my saying I'm not going to buy anything in May or March thing. Hold on. Sorry. He's playing in the dirt again. That's what that crinkling was. That wasn't me, I promise. So now he is throwing everything off over here. Anyways, I've got to buy some yarn because I signed up for a sunshine box. Swap. It's basically where you put anything sunshiny and happy in a box. You have to at least do some yarn and then some tea or coffee and some treats and whatever else you make. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I got to do that. I just got to look at what color my swap partner likes again. And I'll put that together. But I also was at the library because when I was re-evaluating homeschool and stuff, we're going to be doing a big unit on spring, gardening, learning about flowers, where our food comes from, insects, flowers, butterflies, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be, as part of our art section of it, we're going to be doing origami. Now, this isn't for the kids. This is for me. This is all me. I did check out some kids' ones, and some a flower one, and a butterfly one yesterday when I was at the library for homeschool day. So this one's for me, and I'm going to be making some origami for my swap partner, and for me as well. But I thought this was really super cute. And since springtime is about to happen, let me find it real quick. I thought, how cute would this be in a box? If I can find it. Here we go. Little origami bunny boxes. How cute is that? Super cute, right? I've never done origami before. I know Michael's sells origami paper there. So that's what I'm going to be checking out tonight. Some origami paper because I want to get started on that. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Reading and homeschool and mostly reading. I started I know you guys probably don't really care about this, but this is the book I started last night. This is a teen novel, I believe, but a winner of the Arthur C. Clarke Award, and I'm pretty sure, I'm probably wrong about this. Arthur C. Clarke is the one who wrote Childhood's End. I'm pretty sure. I read that one in high school. This book, not my favorite. The storyline is interesting. The writing is atrocious. I do not like the writing style. And this is a book that was written in the UK. And I don't know who wrote it. I don't know if they've ever written a book before. But they probably should have done a better job. I'm probably going to finish it just because I checked it out. And I've had it for a couple weeks. But the storyline is interesting. It's about a group of people who got stranded on a dark planet, and 2 were left behind. 3 went off to go tell Earth to come rescue them or something like that. So 3 went off, not sure what happened to them, but they live on this dark planet, and the only light they get is from these trees that have like glowing flowers, and most of the animals there glow as well. So I'm kind of reading to find out what has happened, because I do like sci-fi, but this is after... I'm sorry, my son's going through my old silverware. After reading other sci-fi books, especially Leviathan Wakes, and Caliban's War, this is... It doesn't hold... I mean, it is a teen book, and the writing is very immature. It's not all there. The storyline is great. I'm kind of muddling through it just to get through it. And I started that last night, and I'm already this far in. I don't know what chapter this is. Chapter 10. So I've read most of this morning and like 2 chapters last night. I do a lot of reading on audio. So I've been reading the Maze Runner trilogy by James Dashner, and this is really good. I have a hard time reading books that are actually on CDs, because who owns a CD player anymore? I don't. I used to, not anymore. My husband made me get rid of it because I never used it. So having to listen on this, on my TV while the kids are playing or something, it's not the best. I mean, this is something they can listen to because it is another teen book, and this is the last one in the trilogy. And then I've checked out another one that's, I kind of want to say it comes before these books, kind of thing, like, or in between. Yeah, I'm done with this one. I'm on CD 5 of 7, so I'm almost done. I'll probably finish this at the end of the day. But yeah, I listen to this with my kids when they're awake, and I have no problem with it. My daughter watched the movie with me, kind of, and she got scared in some parts, so. She's gonna be 8 this year. She got a little kind of creeped out by it. But girl plays Minecraft and likes to play with the zombies on creative and have them all in a room. That creeps me out. So, and then I'm reading a fantasy one right now, and it's what is it called? And it's actually pretty good. It took me a while to get into it. I kind of read a big range of books, as you can see. Theft of Swords by The Theft of Swords, Rhaeria Revelations by Michael J. Sullivan. And it's a 2-book-in-1 kind of thing. And I got this one on Audible. And it's pretty good. And I was reading on this author, and he had written these books for his daughter who had dyslexia. And he had written them all out before he even thought about publishing them. So that's why they're offered as a 2-in-1 kind of book. And he wrote them as to where anyone could read them from any age, like a wide range. So there's no sex scenes in it. There's no violence really, any of it. When they do come to scenes that could be violent, he kind of like writes it off as a joke or something. Like the characters are kind of screwing around. They don't really want to fight, even though they're probably really good swordsmen. So I'm on the second book right now, and I've probably only got like 9 hours left on this book, and it's really good. It's kind of weird to go switch between genres for me, because I go, sorry, my old silverware, or hand-me-down, or hand-me-downs. I have a lot of hand-me-down stuff, like this couch. This couch is a hand-me-down from my sister-in-law, who I think it was my mother-in-law's before. Our table is definitely a hand-me-down from my mother-in-law, who my sister-in-law had before us, and then when she got divorced, we got it. We didn't need it. I'm so sorry. I'm sure that's really loud. Hey, what are you doing? Can you put it in the bag? Put it back. And we got a lot of plates and stuff, hand-me-downs. So we were going to keep this couch from my youngest sister for when she moved out. She used to live with me at one time. And she moved out, and there's no way she could take it, so we kept it. And if she ever wants it, she can have it. She just needs to say. But I don't know if that'll ever happen. So it's a very comfy, worn-in couch. You kind of sink towards the bottom compared to our new couches. But anyways, those are my what I'm reading right now. So if you're reading something interesting, please let me know. I love getting book recommendations. I've got quite a long list of books that I'm reading, want to read. I've checked out so many from the library lately that I couldn't put any more on hold, because I was checking out books for homeschool on top of books that I wanted to read. And then they're like, you can't put any more on hold. But I'm waiting there's a series I'm waiting to read, because I've gotten 4, 5, 6 of the book. And, school's out, so there's a bus right in front of my house. That bus meeting is after 3 o'clock. I live right on the bus stop at middle school and high school. This looks like middle schoolers. Yeah. Oh, that was really bitter. He's bringing me all the silverware. Stop! You're making a lot of noise. Go get the bag. Where's the bag? Hey, get the bag. Stop. I'm sorry. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I'm sorry if this gets a little bit long. I'm sure with editing all the parts out that it won't be so bad. And hopefully next time my son will be sleeping. Craziness. So yeah, that's all I've been working on. I can't wait to show you. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get further along in my shawl. I can't wait to start the main body of this, because I can't wait to start a shawl. I think my next one will be, I'll talk about that next time. Be a shawl that starts in the corner and gets bigger and it gets smaller again. That'll probably be a lot easier than something like this. So, yeah. I get to clean up my sunroom again. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week and are enjoying nice weather, or wherever you guys are at, and have lots of knitting projects going on. I know I am only working on 3 things, so it feels like I've got a ton going on that I'm majorly working on. But anyways, I'm going to say bye for now, and all show notes will be on the Ravelry group. And, oh, I forgot to mention, you can follow me on Instagram and on Ravelry as essentially Shyla. Thanks for coming back to watch, and if you're new, welcome. I should remember this at the beginning, but I did restart this episode over 3 times with everything going on. So, you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, ciao.